Okay, hello guys. I thought we could do a little get ready with me today. Doing something just kind of everyday, cute, nice fall makeup. I'm actually getting ready for church, so I thought it'd be a nice time to get ready together. Alright, so let's get to it. I have already curled my hair with my little Tymo best friend here. I can't remember what it's called. Curl Pro Plus. Curl Pro Plus. I love this thing. I just love it. I've already done that, and it's just chilling, and it's kind of in some goofy little things. Let's get her sleeves up here and get to it. It's a little chilly this morning, so I'm able to wear a lightweight sweater, very lightweight, because it's gonna get warm. We've got some pumpkin spice, and we're gonna put some makeup on our face. So I'm gonna start with a moisturizer. We'll use the Dr. Dennis Gross Blur and Repair Cream. I usually do this before I turn the camera on, but I forgot. And I have it in here to film some B-roll, so it's usually in the bathroom. Need a little SPF happening. So I'll be out in the sun today. I'm gonna do a little bit of my Urban Shade SPF 50 from Dewy Tree. Go ahead and get that done. And I'm gonna throw some eye primer on. Now I opted for some stuff that I haven't used in a while as far as the makeup side goes. I pulled some old fall favorites. Older favorites I haven't used in a minute, but I also got a new lippy to use. So for lipstick, I've got this one from Revlon. This is Wine with Everything. I grabbed this last night at the grocery store because I'm kind of on a mission of collecting some drugstore red lipstick. And yeah, I thought this one would be pretty. It is actually a very pretty, like not quite red shade. That's a really nice fall color and would look good with what I'm planning. We're gonna start with eyes and we'll just talk about everything as we get to it today. I'm gonna go ahead and put on some of this Bombshell Lip Plumper Balm from Milani. This is in the Luminoso shade. Just for a little lip prep. And I'm going to take some of this Halo Glow pen from Smashbox just to even out my lid a little bit. I'm going to start with the eyes just so I don't get messy. And you can keep that neat and chill and subtle. I just don't want to do a fallout today. Not that I'm anticipating any, but you know. Alright, so for eyeshadow, I'm going to use the Vieve Essential Palette. Been a minute since I reached for this one, and the colors in it speak to me today. So I'm thinking we're going to go with Chow, Buff, and maybe a little bit of Glimmer, and some of, what does that one say? Delicious here. And just create a nice, soft little eye look that will tie in with the cardigan and the whole kind of fall vibe. So I'm gonna grab a fluffy brush to get started. And I'm gonna actually set down my lids a little bit with some powder, just so I don't have to deal with any skipping. Actually, I'm gonna start with So Shy. We're gonna take that under the brow bone. Alright, and then we'll go over to Chow, which is this beautiful mustard shade. And then bring that right through here and buff it out. Now I jump over to a smaller brush. I'm gonna grab this one from Profusion and take some of Buff just a little bit step deeper. And just get a little tighter in the crease. And then we'll take some of Delicious on the outer corner. It's that nice little chocolatey brown here. Back, a little blend. And I'm just letting it diffuse as it comes inward. And we'll take a little bit more chow. Take that on this little brush. And I'm just gonna put that right there. There we go. Okay, and we'll do a little glimmer. Just right here. This inner part. Alright. I know it looks like a lot right now, but once we get everything else on, it's gonna look a little more restrained. I'm gonna take an angled brush quickly. And I'm gonna take some brown liner. It's right there. We will diffuse that. And we'll grab a little more Delicious on the angled brush, which is our brown. Pat that over top. And you know, there's days I don't wear any makeup whatsoever to church. There's some days that I do the most minimal face. There's some days where I feel like just doing a little more. And my little congregation, they don't care. They're just like, oh cool. They know what I do, that I do this, so they're just like, oh, film this morning or something, you know. So this is like I still say my kind of relaxation time. A lot of times I'm sitting here and it's just a good time for my brain to just think about things and kind of, I don't know, like center myself almost. Absorb and chew on and turn over all the stuff in my head that I've been studying or thinking about. Or I listen to lectures, which is what I was doing while I was curling my hair. I'm gonna step away from eyeshadow for a moment and we are gonna do some face makeup and tidy up our edges. Where it's getting a little messy. This palette I find a little messy. That was one reason I was like, let me do eyes first. Use my Natasha Denona Beautifer. Powder on everything. Yeah, Hygiene Skincare Infused Glow Beautifier. It's basically like a solid form of floss filter. I just like to kind of take my finger with it and put it on the high points. It's almost a powder, kind of a putty formulation, and it picks up pretty well with a finger for more concentrated application. So I like to build it right here the most. Then the rest of the face I'll have more of a diffused application with a brush, which is how I see Natasha use this. And of course I keep it more towards the perimeter of the face. Alright. And then we're gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Impeccable foundation. So work some of this into my brush. forgot how good this foundation is. It really is one of the most beautiful ones. This one and I think the Natasha Denona one might be my like top tier, and Monica Blender. Those three. Truly impeccable formulations. Aptly named. Alright, let's go to concealer. I didn't pull any other cream products to use today. I'm going to do the Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer. And my brows aren't on yet. I'm going to get some. I've been changing up my order a little bit with the brows. A little bit of this in here. And I'm just working with a pretty small amount of this one. It's fairly full coverage. It's one of those you don't really need a ton. Now we'll do a little powder, and for that I'm going to use ABH loose powder. I'm just going to set the under eye with a little sponge here. Alright, and then with a brush, I'll just set down the rest. Let's go ahead and do brows. Because that's driving me crazy not having brows on. We're going to take the Milani Stay Put Brow Mousse. Make sure I clean off the excess here. And I'm going to run some of this through the brows. So you can kind of backwards through them first. And then brush them in place. Okay. And brows. I'm going to take my faux brow from L'Oreal and draw in some hairs, fill in whatever little gaps I have. I'm going to tidy up my little edges. I usually take a flat brush with nothing on it, and that kind of works. Brows are done. Now let's jump back over to that lower lash line and finish things up. Take a little bit of eyeliner, just there. So on the lower lash line, I'm going to take a little bit of that darkest brown on my little liner brush and just tuck it right my outer corner a little bit, just to join up. All right, and then we'll do a little buff. Just to diffuse it over a little bit. And I want to take Glimmer, our shimmer we use on the inner corner. Just gonna take some of that right here. All right, and And that is that. Let's move on to some bronzer. I'm going to use the Glowgasm from Charlotte Tilbury, or Nudegasm rather. And we're going to use the bronzer contour shades from in here. And just bring some warmth into the skin, because I know, ghostly. And while I'm at it, I might as well take some of this peachy kind of highlighter shade right here called a Multi Glow. We're going to put that on the cheeks too. And that can be a little bit of a highlight, a little color, but we are going to go with a blush also. That just gives a little bit of glow to the cheeks. And then I'm going to take the highlighter shade in here also. It's just a nice champagne highlighter. It's nothing you couldn't get from any palette. All right, and to finish off the face, I'm going to take this blush from e.l.f. that I haven't used in forever. This is one of their putty blushes, and this is the shade Bahamas. It looks like this. It's very hard to read that font. And I'm just going to grab a brush and try to pick some of this up. Not yet. Okay, nice, 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 nice. Now, mascara. I'm gonna throw on this one from City Beauty today. This is the Beyond mascara, and we'll give the lashes a curl. Oh, and do some setting spray. We'll move on. I'm gonna use the Profusion Harvest Mist. This is just a makeup setting spray. Use it vitamin E. I'm going to take this e.l.f. lip liner in the shade Cinematic. I think this color will be good. It's a really pretty kind of toasty cinnamon shade. Ooh, that is a nice color. Wine with everything. I mean, that looks like a pretty good color for today. Yeah. Yep, I love that. That is a good choice. Talking to myself, I'm congratulating myself on my decisions. Well, Fly's got a cherry on, alright? Okay, maybe we'll put a little bit of this on the cheeks as a blush. Let's take a little bit, I scribble it onto my hand, and I'm just gonna take my brush I use with my blush, just a little bit of that, a little bit of this. And there we go. Complete. That brought some life to the cheeks for sure. I meant to take a drink of this before I put the lipstick on. Let's sort this hair out. Like I had like one giant clip and one baby clip. Okay, and I think this will be our look all complete for today. It is maybe a little smoky. What are you gonna do? It's me. I'm gonna wear makeup. I don't care. I like to be a little... I like to express myself through my makeup, and you know what? I enjoy it. Is it a little smoky? Sure. Do I care? No. Is it just fun to play in makeup and paint your face? Absolutely it is. So yeah, I'm so happy I picked up this Revlon lipstick, Wine with Everything. What a gorgeous color. And what a wonderful fall color. Yeah. Let me know your thoughts down below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Stay safe. May the peace of the Lord be with you always. Bye now.